What's up, YouTube? Sorry for the weird lighting. Let me just fix that. I got a 3-axis Fire Fist deck here. It's not complete. I'm missing a Vulcan in my extra deck, a Blue Star, another Horse Prince, and another last Line Emperor. I'm missing those in my extra deck. So if you have those, hit me up. I have my trade binder up. Yeah, there will be a cash journey at my locals. So on Wednesday, so I'll be going to that. Hopefully, just pick up some trades. There will also be nothing after that. Main deck I'm missing is 2 Roosters and a Leopard. That's all I'm missing from my main deck and my extra deck. So if you have any of those cards, hit me up. Just hit me up. I'm always looking to trade and such. So let's get started with this. So the one of that you run is the 1 Blaster, because it's a good card. The 1 Spirit, because it's an amazing card. This card was so busted. This is actually better than 4-axis in a lot of ways. That it can just be aggressive, it can explode, it has the stun aspect, it has a control aspect, but it has a lot more consistency than 4-axis. Like 4-axis is cool, making Tiger King and such, but this has a lot better of field presence. It can make field presence a lot easier. And with Spirit, you're able to make consistent monsters. Because with 4-axis, once you run out of monsters, you're pretty much done. You're just hoping to deck your opponent out. Because that has happened to me quite often. And even with, even with Rooster, putting stuff back, if it gets negated, you're going to be screwed over. So, this deck can make a lot better choices in monsters. It's a lot better when it comes to coming back from the grave, is what I'm saying. 3 Roosters. 3 Leopards. This is too busted. Not to run 3 and 3. 3 Bears, because it's amazing. And the 1 Gorilla. I'm only running 12 monsters, but when tanky at 3, you're technically running 15. So 3 Tinky, 3 Tensu, because it's too good. Sorry for the dirty sleeves, I'm just too lazy. I have a bajillion packs of PCs. I'm just too lazy to switch them out. Gyokos. And this is technically more monsters. This is technically, you're running 18 monsters. But if you have 5 monsters in grave, you're running a bajillion amount. So this card is just too good. This is stupid. Why they didn't ban this or limit it at all? This makes this deck just so much better than 4-axis, because you play this, it's it's a card that can just blow any deck out the water if you get it off successfully. If you resolve it, you're gonna be in such a good situation. Nothing can withstand a rekindling when it resolves. 3 lands. People don't run this, but I run it because back row hate. Again, this keeps me more aggressive. This gives me the mindset of being a lot safer when I'm summoning things, so I can be a little bit more aggressive. The minus 800 doesn't count. I'll just pass turn if the monster's too big. And this card is really good with Bear or Gorilla, because when they attack you just go damage step lance. They lose 800 and you're able to pick it off. It's really good. Triple MST. Darkhold and Book of Moon. Traps, triple Fiendish Chain. You need the 3 Fiendish Chains. I'm not running hand traps because hand traps are really dumb in Fire Fist in general. You don't need them. I tried Veilers and Maxis in the main. It didn't work out too well. I would have rather had a spell or a trap. 2 Mirror Force and 1 Deep Prison. This is my 41st card. I actually wanna bump this to 2 and put this to 1, because it's not. Deep Prison is something you don't want in the meta anymore. No, Mirror Force is something you don't want in the meta, because with Fire Kings being around, you need to banish this stuff, especially Garunix. That card is a problem, especially when they have the loop going. Just such a problem. The damage step shenanigans of Tencent, it's just too good. But 1 is all you need. Any more is because not everything you make with the deck is a Beast Warrior. And the 1-ofs. I don't run Compulse. Not a lot of decks can really make Dread Cossack as much, so you don't really need it. There are options, but there are like decks that can make it, like Mermails, Spellbooks and such. But I think this deck has a really good position against Spellbooks, seeing that it can run Dark that can be bumped up to 25, and you can play the Virus game with it. It's too good. Extra deck. Did I leave anything? Nope, nothing. I'll show you my current side right now. I only have 2 Horse Princes, sadly. I need a third one. A Vulcan would be nice. And what's it called? Blue Star. You only run 5 Synchros because that's all you need. 2 Line Uppers is too important. It's too good. Levier, I make it a little bit. Like if I banish, what's it called? Like a bear with Blaster, I can just recur it back with Levier, and then make something nice. This is going to be cut for a Leviathan or an Acid Golem. And this is definitely going to be cut for Zenmaines, because Zenmaines is really good. And the 4s you run are this guy and this guy, because they're both really good. I make this a lot more. In 4-axis, this is actually my favorite one. This card is too good. This card is too stupid. Against Mermails and such, you like put back the Tidal, you put back like the Atlanteans. Or like you put back something that really disrupts their play, like Atlanteans, so they don't get like the salvage play. And then if you can read a Moulin Glacia, like they have 4, you just return 2 back, and they have to make a lot more effort, putting exactly 5 into the grave. And Water and Cowboy for game. I've done it multiple times, so I've done it 4 times. It was round 3 on Saturday. I Cowboy for game in game 3. Then I did it to the same guy in top 8 at locals. So is that. And the only rank 6 you should play is Basalt Trice or Strike Bouncer. It's personal preference. But you never want to make a rank 6 anyway, because if you're making a rank 6, you're in a really bad position. You're going to give yourself a bad position anyway. So you want to keep your 2 6s alive, because they're Beast Warrior, they're big, and you can make them even bigger. So you don't need that. So yeah, side deck. Let me just put this all away. Oops, press the button. Sideboard, Veilers, don't like them in the main, or rather side them. They work really well on the side. One of these. I just need a second Maxi. I'd rather play Maxi over DD Crow. But you know what, DD Crow is really good against the Fire King matchup. When they trade in Grunix, you just banish it. And if if you're going against Bujins, you just banish whatever they send with Yamato. It's really good. Twisters are really good, amazing card. A lot better than Dust Tornado, because it's a quick play and you can play it during your turn. So if like they chain Skill Drain, you can chain Twister, or they chain like Royal Decree, you can just be like Twister. It's really good. 2 Iron Walls for Debusion, Prophecy, it's really good. The 1 Blackhorn is really good for Synchro plays, Synchro push decks, anything that runs dragons, basically. Really good in the mirror match, because Tiger King, it's a really good card, but I only need 1. Soul Drain for water, Virus for spellbooks. Mirror of Oaths is actually a surprise tech. It's a very, very good card because it's a +1, and if they make like a good synchro, like if they make a good synchro like Scrap Dragon or Colossal Fighter, you can Mirror of Oaths the Scrap Dragon or the Colossal Fighter and draw 1, so it's really good. Again, water and Bujin. And it's also really good for returning back your Horse Princes if you use them all up, or anything in your grave too. Excuse me. DNA Surgery. I want to bump this too, but I don't know what to cut. I like Mirror of Oaths, it's really good. maybe Blackhorn. Who knows? There's always possibilities in the future. Sideboards will change. Light Imprisoning for the Bujin. And yeah, that should be it. Sorry for the long deck profile, but yeah, I'll change sleeves later. Probably want to get my roosters and leopards. So yeah, thanks YouTube. Peace out.